Gentlemen, with the rules, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Best of luck to both of you.
John McCarthy with the final instructions here. And the closing odds for this one, an even fight. -120 Ortega, -120 Jordan Rinaldi. Michael Chavallo, Pat Miletich with you, all part of RFA number 9 from the StubHub Center in Los Angeles, live on Access TV. Hope you're enjoying all the fights. Rinaldi comes charging out of his corner, throws a right hand, one to the head, one to the body.
Rinaldi aggressive.
Inside leg kick from Rinaldi. Ortega put on the back foot early here. Right hand lead from Rinaldi. The corner of Rinaldi telling him to work off his jab. He wants to use the jab to set up the right hand, throw it down the center when Ortega switches to southpaw stance, as he did a moment ago. Ortega now back to orthodox, and he takes a kick to the outside lead left leg. Whipping high right round there from Rinaldi.
Rinaldi's keeping the pressure on real well.
And he bounds out of the way of some counter danger there from Ortega. Ortega goes to the inside lead thigh. Switches again to southpaw Ortega. Body shot from Rinaldi.
Rinaldi did a good job getting out of the way of that counter punch also.
Right hand lead from Ortega, off his orthodox stance now. That's his preferred stance. Inside leg kick, snappy left hand. Switching between southpaw and orthodox still, and he wears a right hand to the left orbital. There's one to the body from Rinaldi. Uppercut from Rinaldi, beautifully executed.
Yeah, very nice.
Ortega with a nice right elbow. The crowd here at the StubHub Center behind Brian Ortega.
Nice job with the head pressure. He's got that nice clinch there, digging in with his head.
Of course, Ortega from Torrance. Rinaldi out of Las Vegas. Glancing left hand there from Ortega. Looks for the lower right rib cage of Rinaldi. Good change of levels there from Rinaldi. There's some swelling under the right eye of Ortega, courtesy of Rinaldi's jab. He thrust another on a right uppercut and a leg kick. Combination work here from Jordan Rinaldi.
I think Ortega's just trying to figure out his timing.
Looping body shot from Rinaldi. The corner of Rinaldi getting a little frustrated. He keeps kicking up his heels and wiping the soles of his feet, and they're saying, don't worry about the canvas. It might be a little sticky on there for Rinaldi.
Rinaldi doing a good job up there against the cage of blocking that elbow. Ortega couldn't even get it off. Rinaldi did a good job, felt it coming and blocked it.
Rinaldi is just looking for a highlight reel knockout here in the first round with his hands and his high kicks.
Yeah,
body shot, right hand.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, changing up, going low, going high. Good counters by Ortega that time, though.
Best shots of the fight so far from Ortega. Fakes a right. Double jab, right hand from Ortega.
Oof.
Rinaldi spins him around, and Ortega gets out of dodge.
The chain link got punished on that punch, man.
Inside leg kick counter from Ortega, off the left hand. Will he go to ground here with Rinaldi?
Good job transitioning. You're really vulnerable when the guy's standing up over you like that. He did a good job of blocking him out, got wrist control, and then sucked him into his guard.
Ortega, who actually used to teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu prior to his fighting career, a brown belt in BJJ. Up against the purple belt in Jordan Rinaldi.
Rinaldi did a good job there. When you come between the legs like that, you can get hit with an inverted triangle, and he was watching out for that.
Right hand counter from Ortega. And again, snappy right hand to the jaw of Rinaldi. This is more like it from Ortega. He was getting tagged in the early get-go. The last minute or so, he's been doing much better. Rinaldi looked for a single leg. Oh, jumping knee! Jumping knee from Ortega. Beautifully done.
Rinaldi seems okay, though.
Move of the night so far from Brian Ortega. Ortega switches to a single leg. Can they get Rinaldi on his back?
Rinaldi locking up that key lock to try and dump him. Running around the head to take the arm. Nice.
Crossing elbow, tried to lop his ear off. Underhooks here from Rinaldi. Rinaldi wants Ortega on his back and gets him there.
Nice job.
Side control for Jordan Rinaldi.
Don't let him push off that cage.
Under 20 seconds remains.
Got to pull his legs away from that cage. Don't want him to explode out of there.
As the elbow, the corner of Rinaldi, we're calling for it. We will move into the second round. After the cure for insomnia that was the last fight, this one so far has been an absolute ripper. And the crowd here at the StubHub Centre certainly appreciating the action.
Yeah, nice fake. You fake with one knee and bring the other one up. Very nice, but he gave up double unders after that, not long. Look at him timing it, waiting for him to spin. Lands it right on the chin. Rinaldi doing a good job of weathering the storm after that landed.
We are ready to go. Second round of 3 here. Beautiful cool breeze blowing into the StubHub Centre. Rinaldi bounding around in his corner, ready to go. He opened the first round incredibly strong with his strikes. The final minute, though, was Ortega's, punctuated with that beautiful jumping knee. Rinaldi looking to change levels again. Slips the jab of Ortega.
Rinaldi coming out stalking again like he did in the first round.
Body shot from Rinaldi. And again, body head, right to the body, left to the head.
Left his head up a little bit high when he went low with that punch. You gotta change level. Whoa,
good
nice
left
counter.
hand.
Yeah.
Solid jab from Brian Ortega. Front kick right hand from Ortega. Rinaldi circles back to the center of the cage. Ortega fakes off the lead leg, fakes again, triple fake. Got to throw something though. Should have gone the right down the tube. Body shot from Rinaldi.
I think I seem to be slipping a little bit on the fighting surface here. Logos.
Outside leg kick. Uppercut from Rinaldi. Awkward angle on that jab. There was a nice inside thigh kick left hand from Ortega.
Yeah, Ortega likes that shovel jab, that shovel punch. And it lands a lot. Not a fun punch to eat either.
A head movement there from Rinaldi. Right hand lead from him, but didn't have the timing nor the distance. Overhand right from Rinaldi. Almost got clipped with the counter left from Ortega.
Yeah, Rinaldi shaking his head. He looked down at the canvas where he slipped. That was a very hard low kick.
The chance of Let's Go Brian here at the StubHub Centre. Two Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighters here. The belt that Rinaldi wears came courtesy of Hoist Gracie. The belt that Ortega wears came from Henna Gracie.
But Rinaldi now trains with, a lot of people don't even know who Sergio Pena is. Guy is phenomenal out of Las Vegas. Go down there and get tied up in knots by him. You'll see what I mean.
Close guard here, the triangle from Ortega off of his back, halfway through the second round of 3. Now full guard closed from Ortega. Not allowing Rinaldi to posture up here and work his ground and pound. Tries to pop the head up, does Rinaldi. And Rinaldi back to center octagon. Ortega back to his feet. 2 minutes remains now in this second. Glancing right hand from Rinaldi. Step across inside thigh kick, nice and high on the thigh.
Ortega does a nice job of following up after a kick with punches.
Some swelling under Rinaldi's eyes here. Ortega's got to be careful. His chin is propped rather high. And you know that Rinaldi can come over the top with right hands like that. Left hook from Rinaldi, just sticks the jab in the face as Ortega. There's the inside thigh kick. He thought about another jab. Good jab from Ortega. Right hand counter from Rinaldi.
Only one punch at a time, though, now out of Rinaldi.
And that's a solid one. Shoots in for a double. Rinaldi gets the takedown with 1 minute remaining.
He needed that takedown.
Inside the guard of Ortega. Rinaldi trying to get off his right hand, goes to the body now.
Nice elbows by Ortega from the bottom. See how he brings him across.
You saw on paper and the stats we showed you earlier that this was going to be an even fight. It has certainly proven that way thus far. 6-1 Rinaldi, 6-0 Brian Ortega.
And trying to get his angles, moving his hips, looking for that triangle.
Reaches up and pulls down the back of the head. Nice work from Ortega. Doesn't want Rinaldi to get those shots off. Ortega looking for that triangle. There's a reason they call him T-City.
That elbow cut him.
Blood streaming from the face here of Rinaldi. One more round to go.
Landed a nice jab there, dropped him with that. Off balance a little bit. And I think both guys have been slipping on the canvas. I don't know if it's moisture, but the setting up those triangles, Ortega was going for him the whole time. Rinaldi landing a few shots there, scoring some points.
Boss Rutten, one of the many luminaries here tonight at the StubHub Center. We've got an even fight after two, says Pat Miletich. Who wants it here in the third and final? They touch gloves. Uppercut from Rinaldi.
See how his feet slipped when he landed it? I would stay the hell off that big RFA logo in the middle.
There's always a little trick the old school Muay Thai fighters used to use. A bit of coke on the soles of the feet, sticking them up a bit. Takedown.
I gotta be honest with you. I think he's hitting takedowns because he's slipping when he's punching and kicking.
Got to be careful of the triangles that Ortega will try and throw up from his back. He's got 1 foot on hips here at the moment, Ortega. Closes guard.
Posturing up good. Let's see if he can.
Corner of Rinaldi telling him to pass. He couldn't quite get there. Rinaldi looks for that right hand, trying to sink into the jaw of Ortega.
Look at, he's constantly going for the triangles. Look at that.
Slowly but surely setting it up here, Ortega. Back to the full guard and closes it.
That left elbow landed.
Foot on hips again from Ortega.
Here comes again. Working for that triangle again.
The man they call T-City wants one of his patented finishes, the triangle. Working those legs up. Hacks away with the elbow. Nice work here from Ortega.
Not a good position to be in, eating those elbows. See how he's keeping him from pulling out of that by hooking that arm.
And Rinaldi momentarily free. Blood coming from around his right eye here as he eats another elbow off Ortega's back.
If I'm judging this round right now, Ortega is winning this round from the bottom with all the triangle attempts and all the elbows. He's doing enough to win this round right now.
Rinaldi. Gets locked in a figure four here. Triangle coming again. Here it is from Ortega. Brian Ortega, will he get another triangle?
Hooked that leg, got the angle, he's tightening it up.
Brian Ortega locks out moisture, seals in freshness. Good night, Irene. T-City does it again.
I would like to go back and see how many attempts he had at that triangle. Had to be 15 at least.
Pat.
Yeah, after numerous attempts to set up this triangle, he finally hits it, slides it up through and clinches it in tight right away. Looks for the armbar first, then goes back in, hooks the leg, gets a better angle to finish it up, and just keeps tightening it more and more. See, that's nasty.
Ortega continues his undefeated run, 7-0 for the 22-year-old. Rinaldi goes 6-2. Back-to-back losses now for Jordan Rinaldi. Rinaldi is still getting looked at here by the doctors, but he's okay. That cut over his right eye, quite a bad one. Let's go up to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to this fight at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the second round for your winner. By tap out due to triangle choke, Brian T. City